This is the Recommender System final report for Team 03. My partner is Tegan and I'm Brian Serpa. We looked into multiple types of recommender systems, and in this report we went over all the different types, well, most of the different types, and how they work and their unique qualities. In this video I will be going over multiple types of recommendation systems provided in the report and how they work, and also some examples of those recommendation systems. The first recommendation system I will be talking about is the collaborative recommendation system. This system is based on personal ratings. It is the most used around because it provides input from the user to manipulate all the value or all the results. Netflix is one of the main users of this system, but there is a downside, and that is that the downfall over time users' taste may change, and a year from now you may not be into the dark movies you like, or any anime, or even sitcoms. You might just get tired of it. So many different companies are looking into a way to change or even adapt their collaborative recommendation systems. YouTube and Reddit both use this system. Another system is the content-based system. The content is unique because it uses objects that are defined by their associative features. It learns profiles by these features and the rating of the objects. So it's got a little bit of rating, such as the collaborative, except for this, the object's features are what define each object. So based on what object users are currently using or have used in the past, they will recommend other objects, such as an object feature being defined as video games or outdoors or camping. Then camping related objects or video game related objects will be recommended based off those keywords or features defined. Rotten Tomatoes is one example of recommending same movies. So if a movie is titled as superhero or action, then it will recommend a similar superhero or action. Even Marvel, just defined as Marvel, will give you a whole catalog of Marvel movies. Another system is demographic based, which is not as unique for individuals. It's more of like a whole group of people. It's based on defined attributes of groups of people, not individuals. And it doesn't require history of rating from users or individual users. One very common system used that is known as SysMed. And this is because when you have a certain disease or you live in a particular region, you have certain symptoms that the group of people will benefit off of certain medications. So there's not really a lot of variety when it comes to that kind of medication and what you should do to prevent more symptoms or even recover from illness. Another one is utility-based recommender systems. Utilities are the value in a product for the user, similar to content, but attributes are ranked in importance, such as brand. So this is like eBay and shopping centers. You want to define a certain limit of what you are willing to pay, and you look out for certain brands. Like a system might recognize that you're buying a lot of Aeropostale clothes, so they will recommend Aeropostale and so on. But based off the rating of your brand, do you want cheaper clothes or do you want more expensive clothes? It recognizes that and recommends clothes based off the same items or categories you are looking for. Okay, so one of the last types of recommender systems is knowledge-based recommender system. What knowledge base does is it assumes a user's needs, such as, let's say, someone needs milk or someone needs water. Obviously, everybody needs water to survive. So it'll start recommending water bottles or milk or even eggs, everything people use every day. So this system gathers data about users' preferences and it recommends what they prefer based off, like, let's say, brands or what they like to buy that is needs to be resupplied. And this system is mainly used by Amazon because many people buy different objects, things that need to be resupplied every once in a while. Such as, let's say, if you're buying chips from Amazon or you're buying drinks or even toilet paper, then you are going to need a resupply at some point. So Amazon will recommend most popular toilet paper or the brand that it figured out you enjoy the most over and over again to get you to keep buying. Now, a hybrid a hybrid recommender system is a combination of any of the two or more systems discussed, or even other systems. There are three different types: weighted, switching, and mixed hybrids. So the weighted hybrid fills in the gaps where one system will fail. So let's say one system only recommends based off brand, while the other one recommends based off content. So, or another system bases themselves off demographic, like this group of people tend to use this item, while the other one bases off content, while this group of people uses this item and this item relates to these items over here. So it kind of like leads into like some more individual kind of recommendations while also bringing in a big group of people to those exact same recommendations. A switching hybrid switches when little or no results are produced by another system. So let's say you want to buy something real cheap and you use the utility-based recommender to find all the cheap objects within your budget. But it turns out that product that you are looking for a cheap price doesn't really exist at the price you are looking for them. So it will bring in another recommendation system such as content based, where instead of looking at your utilities, what price you want to look at, or the brand that you're limited to, it will go in for the general, what category is it classified as. So if you're looking for a shirt, then it will bring in more of those shirts that are similar and the exact shirts you want, just outside of the price you're willing to pay. So this is more of when one system fails, the other one will pick up in its place. Now, a mixed hybrid is when more than one system works simultaneously at the same time to recommend the same object. So this system can bring in large amounts of recommendations at the same time. And because of this system, there is variety given to the user. Hybrid systems are the most common types of systems, mainly because it has the strengths of multiple systems and can pick up the slack of other systems.